Hey, everybody. Make sure you come out this Thursday to the St. Louis Funny Bone. We're doing the Wild Card Showcase live at the Funny Bone. If you go to the website, type in promo code WILD at checkout, you will get free tickets. Please come back and see us again. The shows have been great at the Funny Bone. We want to see you there. Also, this weekend, Friday and Saturday, I'll be at the St. Louis Helium opening for Tim Butterly, so make sure you come check that out. But if you can only go to one show, this Thursday, Wild Card at the St. Louis Funny Bone starts at 7:30. Tickets are $10, or you can use promo code WILD for free tickets at the door. All right, enjoy the show.
And I'll be slobbing on dusty sleighs now.
That's my favorite type of porn, is just casting couch, but it's just two people trying not to fuck.
Wait, are we going?
I don't know. Listen, we've been doing this long enough. You know that me when that's on and me when that's off are not any
There's no
different.
difference. That is true. What'd you say?
I like casting couch porn, but like it's just two people sitting on a couch like trying not to fuck.
Wait, like so
like,
it's like they're actually there for an audition, or
Yeah, well, no, not necessarily. They don't have to be. It's like the idea that there's sexual chemistry between these two people and they're trying desperately not to fuck on camera, and then the video just ends.
That's your favorite
I
casting
love that.
couch?
That's my good
shit. You edge to two people not having sex with each other?
That's the hottest part, dude.
Are they trying to not have sex?
Yeah.
Like, but they have the tension between them?
They're both really shy. They don't want to fuck on camera, but they also can't turn the camera off.
They have commitments?
Yeah, well, they could have. They really just don't want to fuck. They don't want to do porn. They're not there
kind
to
of
do
like,
porn.
we should just turn this camera off.
Yeah, but they can't. You know?
How far do they go? Are they kissing each other?
No.
Oh, no.
No, they start the episode like on opposite sides of a couch. And they're just talking, like, you know, they've never met each other. They start talking, but there's some real fucking vibes going on. They're both like, they're both into the exact same shit, and like they both, you know, they're attracted to each other, but they are not going to do a damn thing about it.
It's funny to watch a casting couch where the guy's like, "How big are your tits?" And she's like, "I think that's a little soon."
I don't know.
That's kind of, we just met like 20 minutes ago.
I'm trying to think
weird.
of like how, like, if there's any times on casting couch where they had to, or it took multiple takes to get the "where's my dick." It's like, in my ass. It's like, where is it? I don't know. You tell me. No, that's not.
That's not. Yeah. Whose pussy is this? Mine?
Yeah, it's on me. Oh, God. Here. There had to have been a couple people who was like, well, even if they thought it was a job interview or like an actual audition, they're like, well, I didn't get that.
Well, I love the idea of someone showing up to the casting couch and they're like, okay, so I have one song and I have 3 monologues memorized. I'm ready when you guys are.
They're still just trying to get through them. Like, oh, Horatio.
Yeah. Where for art thou, Romeo?
Where for art thou?
Romeo?
Where for art my dick?
I wish you would wear for art on my fucking chest. Hey, welcome to the podcast, everybody. My name's Ronaldo. That's Aaron.
That's
this
Will.
Is Will. A lot of people have been saying that the podcast has been overproduced for a while, so Aaron is not doing any color correcting.
Nope.
There's no filters or anything. This is just the raw video that you get. This is actually what Will looks like.
Yeah, when you turn on an 8K camera at a grizzled Marine from Louisiana, Missouri, this is what it looks like.
What it looks like.
And that's what he sounds like.
Yeah.
Which you'll notice that hasn't changed at all. No matter what we say, this skeleton will give the exact amount of contribution that will.
Yeah, if this is your first time tuning into the podcast, you're like, man, that one guy really isn't saying much. It's like that all the time.
Yeah. His bald spot hasn't changed at all. Just a big, gaping, white, shiny bald spot. You're not going to notice the difference at all.
He's still the king.
Yeah.
He's still the king.
The only difference is when you see actual Will, you're going to be like, whoa, you changed out those dark, smoky eyes for some baby blues. Dang, were you wearing contacts?
I do love this version of Will. It's good, you know. It's nice. It's having him without having him. Don't have to hear about me being late. You don't have to hear about his Kegels.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
If Will's gonna see this and he's like, I've got way more bones than that.
No. This is actually the skeleton of a trans man. You notice it's kind of they're a little bit weaker, but we still respect the identity.
Yeah, you can tell that the femur has been worn down by years of sissy track running.
You can see Will's shin splints.
Yeah, you can see the shin splints. Those are supposed to be one bone right there. They're split in half from all that gay running he does.
Yeah. It is funny that we got like this is here, and we've had 2 black comedians asked to be on the show. We're like. And Aaron's like, I'd rather have a Halloween prop than to have one of them in my house.
JB's like, man, we've been friends for a while. I should be on the show. And I was like, but it's spooky season. I want to have a skeleton on.
Well, if it was spooky season, we do need them to be on the show. Cut it! Cut it!
We'll get you on coon season.
No. Well, then we should have a month where we do have other people besides Will.
Just a whole month?
On the show, but Will's not out of town. Like, Will's still here.
Yeah.
Remember, like, he's still in town, but we're just going to have people replacing him and not tell him that we're recording either.
I do think, I genuinely
Will,
wanna...
I don't think we're going to be able to record this week, and then he just sees an episode go up, and it's me, you, and someone else.
I think, what I'm imagining is, we tell Will, hey, we're going to have so-and-so on, so you don't need to come, and we'll just see how overjoyed he is.
I know.
Oh my God, really?
He might actually say okay.
Yeah, he's totally fine.
Yeah.
Week number 2 in a row, sure.
Do you think he doesn't want to do the show anymore?
No, I think he wants to do the show.
You think he just wants to be included, or do you think he wants to do the show?
Will?
Let him speak for himself.
King Willie?
Of course, crickets. Silence like always.
You'll see here the skeleton of King William I. He was slain by Sir Tenario in the year of our Lord 2023.
Yeah, I don't know if he likes doing this show or not. I really don't. I can't tell if he likes it or not, but he still keeps coming around. I can't believe he asked me to do shows with him. It's kind of crazy.
Where is he at? Did he say where he was going?
He's out right now. He's in Nashville.
Smashville?
Yeah, Zanies.
Oh,
yeah.
Where's that?
Doing what?
Where's that?
It's a comedy club somewhere down in the United States.
Down in Spicy Chicken Land.
We did that is Spicy Chicken Land. We went to the Bob Dylan show together.
Oh fuck, did that happen?
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
Oh, it was great, man.
Did he look like that too?
Dude, Bob?
Yeah,
Bob. There were a couple times when he stood up, like, because he was basically behind the piano the whole show, but there were a couple times when he stood up and like came out from behind the piano, and I thought he was just gonna fall forward.
Like that was just it?
Because his body laying, like his stance is like just kind of leaned forward at all times, just like trying to keep his frail frame.
Yeah, like he needs
standing.
a cane.
Yeah, right. Like he needs a fucking cane. Exactly. But I brought my friend Tyler with me, and he was the one that got me into Bob Dylan. I had never heard of Bob Dylan until my friend Tyler, and this was his first time going to see Bob, and he was just expecting like 1973 Bob Dylan.
Oh,
you
he's
know what
not
I mean?
familiar with how old he is?
He knows that he's old.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to see that. You know what I mean? Like he didn't want to see him
I don't
in
want to
that
see
shape.
him like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Cover him up.
And then meanwhile, Will is like, this is the best show I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And then my friend
He's finally getting to see one of his peers perform.
yeah, someone who's also an octogenarian.
So he's like, what sciatica medication do you take?
Yeah, so he is like, on one side of me, Will is like, this is fucking amazing, and on the other side, Tyler's like, this is the saddest night of my life. Like, he's like,
he said
dude,
goodbye to Bob Dylan.
He did.
Like, that's certainly the last time you'll see him before he dies.
Not only like he said goodbye to the real life Bob Dylan, but he also said goodbye to the vision of Bob Dylan that he had in his head. You know what I mean?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Your friend grew up to grow up at the Bob Dylan concert.
Yes, that's what it happened. Yeah, it was right there.
Times they are a changing. Oh fuck! Damn. That
So
sucks.
yeah, and it was very funny because he has a kid. He told his wife that Bob Dylan's going. His wife is like, "You need to go. You have to go. You love Bob. You got to go to the show." And meanwhile, she's gonna give birth like yesterday. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my god!
So it would be
This
very
is
funny,
more
dude.
important.
I know if he missed the birth of his first son for old Bob Dylan, that would have been hilarious.
Even better if he gets back to the birth of his child after the concert, full gear, $60 Bob Dylan T-shirt on, and he names him Robert Dylan.
yeah. Well, he goes like, yeah, the day of your birth was the worst day of my life. Look, you were great. You're the part with you, amazing, but the vision that I grew up with died the same day that you were born, and I kind of blame you for it, son.
You know the old saying, God closes the door, he opens the window. God takes a musical hero and he gives you a screaming pile of shit. Although in a couple of years that baby will be able to write Bob Dylan lyrics. So.
at the same level.
Yeah, it's like Legos.
It'll be like, dude, this guy is a genius. Get him in front of a microphone.
I think Bob Dylan's spirit went into my pregnant wife. I think my son's the second coming of Bob Dylan.
We were listening to Hurricane while we were fucking, so I think my semen took on the form of a curly-headed Jewish man. And it was also, so he's like about, literally like his wife is going to give birth like in the next like couple days probably. Like,
damn.
Probably next week. And
he's already got postpartum depression.
They have like when Bob comes to town, they do the what do you call it? The yonder bags. They take your phone.
Oh, gotcha.
Right. So it's like
green bags or whatever.
Right. No phones in the whole venue.
Damn, did Bob fucking spout off on some stuff?
And so,
how's Bob feel about Joe Biden?
You guys have no idea what Bob Dylan is saying about trans people on this newest tour. It's crazy.
There's only two genders.
Yeah. Actually, surprise pop in by Anthony Oliver. Oliver Anthony. Yeah, dude, it was Oliver.
It was Oliver. They're trying to do the song together. That's actually not how it goes, Bob.
Close, dude. Oliver Anthony, Bob Dylan, and Kid Rock were on one stage.
Oh my god,
fucking amazing!
Can you imagine the ticket sale? Honestly, Oliver Anthony, Kid Rock is enough to take this world by storm. That's gonna fucking change the world, dude.
They're gonna do mass.
I'm there in a heartbeat.
They'd be reading from a Bible.
You have to. In order to get in, you have to burn a mask. You have to burn a COVID mask to get in. They won't let you in unless you fucking burn a COVID mask.
Yeah. You get 2 tickets if it's the MS-13 mask or whatever. What is that mask called? What's it called?
Is that a gang?
No, the one. Yeah, it is a gang. No, it's the
N95.
One. Yeah. It's the N95.
MS-13 mask.
Mission for 2.
I think that's just a bandana.
Yeah. So yeah, it was he's like, his wife's about to give birth and he has to like lock up his phone. So like halfway through the concert, he has to like go out into the lobby and be like, all right, I'm gonna make sure my son isn't alive yet.
Yeah.
Because that's when it's a life. Is after it's I am for abortion.
If anyone out there has a baby, life has already begun.
No. I'm for abortion all the way up to 9 months and 6 days. That's
9 months and
6 days.
Return policy.
You have a week or less. Once your kid's born, you got a week or less to decide if you really want to do this shit. All right? I'll give you a little parachute. Pull out. But yeah, so he had to like keep going. And also, you know what was sick? I controlled the time. Like,
are these stone thoughts? Is that what you're saying? You know what's crazy is I could like seeing Bob Dylan was great, but I was actually in control of time.
No, check this out, man. When you're in a group and no one has a phone, you immediately get moved up in the hierarchy if you have a watch.
Oh, gotcha.
You become the time teller. Yeah, there's no clocks like around in the giant theater, so they don't know when he's going on. They don't know if he's like supposed to be late by now. So they fucking, they come to me. I'm Father Time.
Damn.
They ask me, dude.
You were
power, true power.
In a world with no phones, the man with the watch is king.
Those are actually Bob Dylan lyrics.
In a world with no phones. In a world with no phones.
The man with the watch.
A Casio is like $30.
Yeah. So that was cool. That was cool.
Yeah. Were you abusing your power? My first thought is like, when's he going on? You're like, another hour, dude.
Yeah. Idiots. I was like, guys, I have no idea. I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Wait. So wait, they knew you had a watch? You're like, sorry.
Yeah.
Can't give it to you.
Yeah, they knew I had the watch, and they were literally like, you're the time wizard. And I'm like, sorry.
Hey, what time is it? Don't know.
I'm fucking hiding it, dude. Yeah. I'm only looking at my watch. My arm was actually in my sleeve under my shirt, and the only time I could check was when I was.
They couldn't catch a glance.
Yeah. I had to lift open the neck hole of my shirt and look down. 6:15. Sorry.
Got a B cupping at 6:15.
Which is crazy because I was putting the watch right between my tits. I was like, yeah.
That's so hot.
It's half past Flabby.
Can you tit fuck my clock?
Remember that Nick Swartzen bit when he's like, hey, can you look at my watch? And he drapes his dick over his wrist. He goes, hey, can you tell me what time it is? And it's his dick draped over his wrist. I do that with my tits. So like, can you tell me what time it is? Yeah, suck it.
It's pretty silly to ask somebody what time it is with your watch.
Yeah.
It's pretty stupid.
That joke I guess it makes
it worse. It makes it worse because it's like you're gonna look no matter. Like it's kind of a stupid joke because if you say look at this, no matter what it is, they're gonna look at it.
Of course.
So like you don't even need the pretext. You're like, hey, what's on my wrist? It's my dick.
Well, it's the thing of like, okay, you do go, hey, look at this, but it's also the hey, dropped your pocket kind of thing. Like it happens so fast, you don't even realize that it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but
right?
Dropped your pocket has the added benefit of somebody checking their pocket to see if it had fallen off.
Yeah, or looking at the ground.
Yeah.
Right,
Well,
but at that point, you look at the ground. You go, "Hey, dropped your pocket." They look down before they can even register that it doesn't make sense that nobody could drop a pocket.
Yeah.
When you go,
what
hey,
an abuse of trust.
I know, right? Yeah. That's hacking the subconscious.
Yeah,
dude.
that's fucked, dude. That's raping somebody's instincts.
You're in the Matrix.
Yeah,
like you're Neo. You know what I mean? You're manipulating people. You have the power.
Every time you gesticulate, Will moves.
I know,
it's fucking killing me. Dude. He's like, yeah, I like this. Yeah. Keep going down this path. Yeah.
What do you think about that, Will? Shit, it didn't work. Dude. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Now he's going up and down.
Ha ha ha. I put him in a perpetual knee slap as well. He's that right hand's ready to slap that knee pretty quickly.
Right there, touching his cock and balls. I like that. But yeah, dude. Whenever you go, hey, can you tell me what time it is? By the time they're already looking, they haven't even realized.
They've already seen your dick.
Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, they've already seen the wrinkles, dude.
Yeah. The move is just to grab the dick.
Oh, like if somebody goes, hey, tell me what time it is.
If somebody says, tell me what time it is, you get your hand around dick and wrist, and now that's full control. You talk about wrist control. If you can control somebody's wrist and their dick, I don't give a shit how much jujitsu they know. They're not getting loose. Dude, you got them.
They teach that at 12th Planet. Yeah. They teach you to grab the dick. Break the dick, walk away.
Break the dick, walk away.
Oh, fuck, dude. He's got his dick in an anaconda.
Oh, how's he gonna get out of that?
Your dick ever fallen asleep before?
What?
You never had your dick fall asleep a couple times? You're like sitting on the edge
of your dick?
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm
guys,
sitting
wow,
on
what
the
a fucking
edge.
humble brag. You ever sat on your dick? No, I haven't. It's constantly perched atop its throne of balls at all
sitting
times.
Sitting on the edge of my dick and I'm thinking... Maybe the edge isn't too far to suck. I don't know. I don't remember how the song goes.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm 6 feet from the edge of my dick and maybe my dick ain't so long.
Is that I'm here without you, baby? Is that song?
No. It's I'm 6 feet from the edge, my friend, and I'm thinking maybe the edge isn't too far for my dick. I don't know. I don't know. That might be the same song.
That's an incredible lyric.
Is this all Nickelback?
Am I close to the edge, or is the edge close to my dick?
Is this Creed or is it Nickelback?
Yeah.
I honestly don't even know the difference. I can't tell.
Scotty and Chad, dude, the two icons of a generation. I will.
Yeah, dude, I got the Scott Staff infection, dog. Huge fan.
I know that it's stupid. I've been. I will say this till the day I die. I'm a big Nickelback fan. Love them.
Wow,
love them.
That's insane.
Love them.
I met a woman this weekend that's a big Nickelback fan.
Yeah. Well, at the Bob Dylan concert. Because that's not fair, and you know it. It's not fair to draw that comparison.
No.
But they have become like the easy out band or whatever for we're to the point where it's like if you were writing a joke and you had to pick a bad band, you can't pick Nickelback because it's like too low hanging fruit.
It's hack.
Yeah.
It's hack to go. They suck at this point. Right.
That being said, Sarah is maybe the most true response to hating Nickelback I've ever seen in my life. She'll punch me in the arm if I play it.
Yeah, she's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Sometimes I'm like, I legit want to listen to this song, and she'll unplug my phone. She will not have it in the car.
I mean, I would have broken up with you. I wouldn't have stopped at like, "Don't play this song." I would have been like, "We can't be together anymore."
Well, that's very shallow of you, Ronaldo.
I accept that Megan legitimately likes ICP. But if it was Nickelback, we would have to have some talks.
Really?
Yeah. We would have to go like, what? I'm just like, what happened?
Man, what's
been going on with you? What have you been doing?
That's crazy.
Have you been dipping? Like, what are you like? What's going on?
Is there Zin in your mouth?
What happened to you?
Let me see your teeth. Is there Zin in your upper jaw?
Did you enroll in a church? Why are you listening to Nickelback?
I rip Nickelback. Some of the best produced albums of all time. Like as far as like fidelity and sound quality, drum tones are through the roof.
Fidel-ity Castro.
Yeah, Fidel-ity Castro.
High Fidelity Castro.
It's just like very clearly him saying we should start a nuclear war.
High Fidelity Castro, and it's him working in a record store. it's Castro working in a record store with Paul Rudd.
He throws a fucking an air conditioning unit down onto capitalism.
Yeah. This summer, Jack Black is Fidel Castro, and it's just Castro going like, "Yeah, I don't know. I think the Smiths are overrated."
I think I can't do a fucking Cuban accent.
That's my Cuban accent. I don't know. I think the Smiths kind of suck.
The government should own all forms of production, including the production of this record, man. Classic Fidel speech. That might have been Guevara. I'm not sure.
Dude, I don't know anything about anything.
I know just enough.
We've been downstairs making cocktails for the past hour.
That's
and we're
true.
like, let's go fucking talk into a microphone for a little bit.
Yeah, should we do this thing? Yeah, we should probably do it. Right now, honestly, we should get drunker before we do the show.
It's honestly, I don't mind it.
Yeah, I like it.
Good
I feel
vibe.
loose. I feel loose.
I got a little,
you know what? When I'm drinking, I feel less pressure to say the next line. Like whatever we're doing, you know, whatever we're talking about, I feel less pressure to get the next one out. I'm just like, whatever.
Whenever I drink, I feel more pressure to snort the next line.
Yeah, dude, same.
You know what I mean?
Fucking same. T-3 weeks until Molly. Until I get addicted to Molly.
We were surrounded by some evil cocaine this weekend.
Where at? Oh, in Kansas
we were
City?
in Kansas City. Yeah,
who's we? Who was you down there with? Jack?
So, me and Jack were staying together in one place. I don't want to say too much, but the guy that we were staying with was having a good weekend.
Yeah, drop his name, dude. Who was it?
No.
It was Chris Sear.
I love that guy.
It was Chris Sear. He's back on cocaine.
No, he's not a comedian. He's not a comedian.
Oh, okay, shit.
No, but I fucking love this guy because we stayed with him last year when we were in Kansas City, and we stayed with him again this year. But this year he was fucking... he had like commitments last year. He had like a wedding and shit, but this year he was like fucking hanging.
He was letting loose. You saw the real him?
He's not a comedian, but he had like a pass for the festival, so he was like showing up at shows and stuff.
Sure.
And he was definitely partying for sure. We're at a point like he was talking to me and he was like, yeah, dude, we could like make videos of us doing like funny, like pretend podcast clips.
Damn, he was boardroom coked out, huh?
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was so much fun. At one point, he gave us his exact perfect porn with amazing detail. I don't know if he had thought about it or if he was just going off the top of the dome.
Oh, damn. Actually, that's kind of a fun thought experiment, though.
At one point, it involved like a woman getting her hand stuck in a gopher hole, specifically a gopher hole.
Caddyshack fetish?
It seems like it. He's a big Bill Murray fan. And then yeah, he was like trying to like, we was like showing, like we're looking at videos on YouTube and he was just like nonstop scrolling. Like he was just like scrolling, pick a video for like a couple minutes and then just keep scrolling. Yeah. It was a little,
that's fun.
It was a little wild.
Did you do any cocaine?
No cocaine. I would admit to it. I would fess up.
How about Jack?
I thought about it a couple times. No, he didn't either.
I would love to see Jack on cocaine.
It would be fun, yeah, to see him wake up.
Yeah.
To see him be
yeah, I
awake
mean,
for
honestly,
once.
just to see, like, I'd just like to see his bottom eyelid disappear for a second, you know?
To see the whites of his eyes for a moment.
One time. Look me in my eyes for once.
That's so funny, dude. Less bottom eyelid. That's great. And it was so funny at one point. So like, yeah, the guy we were staying with, he ends up coming out to one of the shows that night, and then he comes to the after party. We close out it's like the Friday night of the festival. They're kicking us out of where the after party is because it's just at a bar somewhere. And he was like, I'm gonna take you guys to a spot. They don't close till 3 a.m. Let's go. We went. It was this place called John's Big Deck.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Pretty funny.
There's some good dives in KC.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's actually, Kansas City's actually fucking sick as
I
so
like
sick.
it.
But yeah, he took us to this 3 a.m. bar, and it had like 3 levels. They had like a singer-songwriter on the first level. The middle level was like just the saddest rave you've ever seen, because it was like a DJ doing like hardcore techno, but there were 6 people.
That's fucking my favorite thing in the world.
You like
dude.
that?
Oh, see, yeah, a DJ trying his best. It's like
Yeah.
it's like one of the, because so many musicians are like, even when there's nobody there, they're still having fun. But it's hard when you're a DJ to like still be keeping. Come on.
I think as a DJ, you should learn to pivot though, because DJs have very specific genres. There's you're like, this guy does dubstep, this guy does house, this person does, I don't know, and those are the only 2.
He's got the mouse on his head. That one.
Yeah. This guy has a mouse head. But if you're a versatile DJ and you suck pretty much, like you don't sell tickets or anything.
Yeah.
You can play stuff that's fucking popping and lit and like getting the vibe up, but whenever it's chill, you should be able to transition into doing like chill techno stuff.
Yeah, or just like, I mean, yeah, if there's nobody there and everybody looks sad, just put on some fucking Nicky FM, put on some Hawthorne Heights. Just
Yes, there's actually, I don't remember what DJ there was, but there was some DJ for a while that was like they were doing like Suicide Silence songs.
Damn.
In the middle of their set. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, breakdowns are sneaky good for techno.
It's great.
Seconds from the end.
They are.
What's it gonna be?
It literally
Pull
is
the trigger, bitch.
yeah. It's the same thing. It is the same thing if you show someone fucking dubstep or you show them like hardcore or metalcore.
Yeah, it's like, wait for this next part.
Remember that Key and Peele sketch where he's like, wait for the break, wait for the drop, wait for the drop. And when you show somebody a metal song, it's just a lot of and you're like, hold on, wait for it, and then they hit it and you're like, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That's pretty
techno,
good, huh?
It's like wait for the build up, and then it's like a fucking Step Brothers line that they slipped in there.
Yeah.
And then in metal it's like, somebody kill me!
Yeah. And you're like, well, wasn't that worth sitting through 2.5 minutes to get to?
Of dissonance. Of dissonance and a bad drummer.
Yeah. And then the top floor was like some like just like big patio, whatever. I think they just had like some music playing or something. And then after we were done there, we get back to the apartment. there's one guest room, so I was sleeping in the guest room. Jack had been sleeping in the living room on the couch all weekend. We get back from the club, I guess if you want from the bar, and we get to the apartment and we walk in, and Jack looks at the couch and he says to the guy that we're staying with, he goes, "Yeah, I think your dog peed on the couch," and he goes, "Yeah, she does that." So that means that not only has she pissed on the couch, she's been pissing on the couch for who knows how long, for the past year. Since the last
buddy,
time I was
even
in
if I
Kansas
clean
City.
it, you're still gonna smell it. Nothing I can do.
So then Jack had to sleep on a recliner for the rest of the weekend.
Oh, that sucks. You didn't split it?
No, I fucking slept on the bed, dude. I drove down there.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
drove. I get the bed. Mm-hmm. I'm funnier. I get the bed.
Yeah, it's funny when you go to a festival, you can't be like, I'm the headliner.
No, you can't.
Host sleeps on the. He's like, well, we both got in on the same merit, but you get the fucking recliner.
Yeah, but fuck you. Fuck you. I called it first. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, dude. It was the Kansas City really is a great fucking. It's a great city. I didn't realize Kansas City is fucking twice the size of St. Louis. Did you know
It is gigantic. But I think we have a denser population here, so like we have more people in a smaller space. But
see, and that's what St. Louis people always do. They go, well, if you included the county, we would be a lot bigger. Well, we don't. Yeah. We include St. Louis City.
Yeah, that's why they created the county.
Yeah, right.
Because they wanted to be different.
yeah. So the city, I think it was like 3 million. Mm-hmm. Or no, 300,000.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I think it's like 300,000, and then no, that can't be right. It's got to be like 3.
I'm awful at guessing these things.
I think it's 3 million and 6 million. I think. Is that crazy? Does that sound like a lot?
That seems like a huge disparity. There's no way.
Well, like I said, it's like twice the size.
Well, yeah, it's twice the space, but it's not twice the people.
It's 300,000.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Don't look at me like that. Yeah. I can hear them.
5 million, that's a Holocaust number.
I know. I can hear, dude, and trust me, I want a Holocaust fucking Kansas City. No, look, they're calling me stupid, dude. I can feel it. No, so yeah, it's like 300,000 here in St. Louis, and it's almost 600,000 in Kansas City.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's you can tell like there's like multiple 3 a.m. bars.
Yeah,
like you can like actually stay out late in Kansas City.
That sucks,
dude.
I missed that.
Last night of the festival, do a don't tell. It's like the last show of the fest. Do the don't tell. Go over to the last after party. Dude, I was hitting it off with the gay. I think I'm gay.
We know. Me and fucking Skeleton Will. You fucking know you're gay.
Dude, they were like, I was like, I don't know. Like, I think if I was gay, I think my girlfriend would she probably would be pretty upset about it. And then both the gays were like, she would know. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. She would. She would go, yeah. I've been known that you're gay.
Yeah, I've been known.
Yeah.
Me and my vibrator, no.
Dude, so like the green room, once I got there to the Don't Tell show, it was all the show was all gay. The green room was all gay until I went in there.
Yeah,
and they all
and you fucking got them all straight.
They were all
they were all eating pussy by the end.
I had to defend Team Straight.
Yeah,
I did. They're like, why'd you call us gays? Like we're different. I'm like, because you are. You're like, I did, dude. I was, because both of those they were very like cunty gays, and that's actually the most fun. Yeah, it's actually the most fun to hang out with with cunty gays because they talk shit and it's like fun and they like roll with punches and they get jokes and stuff.
Well, that depends. Are they talking shit about me? I don't like that.
Here's what I'm saying. I just mean like people that aren't sensitive.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Well, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
They just weren't sensitive.
Yeah, Republican gays. Or who you like? No, you like a Republican gay.
You can be a liberal gay, but you can also be not sensitive.
Yeah.
And that's like what it was, you know? And so it was just a great hang. And at the after party, I was just like talking to them the whole time. It was just me. It was just 3 gays hanging out. You know what I mean? Me and 2 other gay guys. Mm-hmm. We were just having a good time.
Yeah.
And then
I like you telling this story with a martini in your hand.
dude. I have a coupe glass right now.
Yeah,
Dude.
damn. You've also hit this a couple times. Like you're pointing with a tight shot.
I'm always
there.
like this. Dude.
Yeah, I
Let's
don't know
go.
about that. I want to go review the footage. I'm gonna see how your throwing motions changed.
Hey, dude.
I'm gonna watch
hey,
the
man.
tape.
You remember this one? What's the difference between a gay and a Nazi? 45-degree angle.
Yeah, classic
Alright,
stuff.
Come on, that's a good one.
I remember being in like elementary school, like right before middle school, and like a gym class or whatever. And I remember a teacher teaching us the proper form to shoot a basketball. This might have been middle school. Yeah, definitely not elementary school. But teaching the proper form to shoot a basketball and teaching follow through.
Right.
And he did it one time, didn't even give anyone a chance. He showed the follow through and he goes, and no, it's not because I'm gay. No one had said a word. He hit it before anyone had a chance.
This is your gym coach?
Yes.
Dude, your gym coach had enough.
Yeah, he's been brutalized.
Dude, the last 10 years he got it. You know what I mean? Since like the late
Every
90s,
year he tries it a little bit earlier, God, I got to get him right at the beginning. I
Since
can't.
the late 90s into the 2000s, that's all he heard. He's like, I'm fucking done.
Yeah.
Enough of it already. So we were hanging out at the after party, and I found out one of my new favorite things to do is to like when you're on a comedy festival, is go to the comedy festival and then make fun of the people that don't get on the festival but are still hanging out at the festival.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like we're all hanging out, me and the two other comics, and we were just talking about how we were just talking about bookers. We were talking about comedy bookers. And then
I thought you said boogers, and I was like,
we were talking about comedy.
we're talking about boogers.
We were talking about comedy club bookers, and young guy that I didn't know, Max Peterson. He's the man. Cool, great comic. But he's a young comic. He didn't get into the festival, but he applied for it. And I kind of been giving shit to him about it all night. And then he comes over into the circle while we're talking about bookers. And as soon as he steps into the circle, I go, "Hey, we're talking about bookers, not now." And the two catty gay guys were like, "Oh my God." They like could not believe. They're like, that
You
was
out-bougie those gay cunts.
He literally, one of them looked at me and went, "That was so mean." I was like, "I know, right?"
I know, right? It's very funny.
I know. So I was like, "Not now. We're talking about bookers." He walked away. Like he literally walked out of the circle for like 5 or 10 minutes and then came back. You know, but. That's like my new favorite thing is going like, well, you know, you can have opinions, but I'm on the festival, so I know what's going on a little bit.
Or were the two gay guys were on the festival as well?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Gray West and Gilberto Soto. They were both fucking
What was
great.
it?
Gilberto.
Hellberto?
Gilberto.
Spell it.
Gilberto. Hill.
damn.
Gilberto.
Hillberto.
Gilberto, right.
Okay.
Yeah. But they were fucking awesome. Great guys. And then they had like a big banner, and it said like, "Thank you, FCCF Fountain City Comedy Festival 2023." And then there were like paint markers to like sign your name on the banner if you were in the festival. So then I took it, and I took the paint marker, and right in the center of the whole thing, I wrote Sam Talent in big letters. Sam Talent was not on the festival. Sam Talent wasn't on the festival, but he like had dropped in at a couple shows, and I was like, I'm writing Sam Talent on here in big fucking letters.
He was part of it.
Yeah, it was good though. It was good. That was fun. And so after the last party, this is what I mean. Like Kansas City's fucking sick. After the last after party, they were doing last call. It was like one. Chris Sear had told me about this place, and we fucking went and checked it out. We pulled up. It was like 1 o'clock, 1:15, and we pull up, and there's this guy like pulling a piano out of the back of his car, and I'm like,
Like an electric piano.
electric piano.
Gotcha.
Right? No, he had a baby grand piano. He was pulling out of the trunk of his Ford Taurus.
Yeah, sorry, I just came from a 1920s cartoon. I'm about to fucking hoist this up to the 37th floor.
And I pull up, and yeah, it's just this fucking. It's supposed to be this jazz bar, and I pull up and I go, "Hey man, when does the music start?" He goes, 1:30. They don't start playing
Dang,
until 1:30
that's awesome.
in the morning.
Yeah.
So then me and Jack,
We saw it in New York too. After
Really?
yeah, out like a place off of Broadway. We went to this little it was a bar attached to a hotel, but they had a three-piece band show up well after midnight. I don't know what time it was and start playing.
That's so dude. So yeah, so we like I said, we were a little early. So he says music starts around 1:30. He goes, "How did you hear about this place?" And we're like, "Guy comedy festival. We're in town. Told us about this place."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Are you guys musicians?"
Our friend Chris told us about it. I imagine there was probably drugs and orgies here at one point. That's probably how he knows about it.
No, he goes, "Are you guys musicians?" And we're like, No, man, just fans of music." He's like, "All right, well, thanks for coming. Come check it out." And we're like, "Yeah, for sure." So then we just like walked up and down. There's a jazz street in Kansas City.
I didn't know that.
There's a whole street of just jazz bars.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
So like me and
We're doing a bad job here, guys.
dude, St. Louis fucking sucks.
Damn.
I like I've enjoyed living here for as long as I have, but like, dude, yeah, Kansas City was fucking awesome.
Man, those protests really screwed everything up, didn't they?
And so, since we have extra, we're like me and Jack just like walk up and down the jazz street, just smoking a blunt, and I'm like getting on to him about like we're just like talking about St. Louis and just talking about the scene and talking about comedy, and I'm fucking fired up and I'm going and I'm like, dude, everybody needs to start a show. The scene needs to grow.
Oh, sure, I've seen you
the
like
more,
this.
dude. I'm fucking
I've seen you like this before.
fired up.
Yeah, you've harshed my mellow before with this shit.
And we walk past just this one black lady that's standing like outside of this hotel. I think she's either waiting for a friend or waiting for like a ride to go somewhere. And as I'm getting fired up, I'm talking to Jack, and I'm like, we got to be doing this. Everybody needs to be pitching in. Everybody needs to be doing their part. This lady goes, "Are you listening to him?" She goes, "Are you listening to him? Because he's speaking truth."
Oh my god!
I was like, yes. Thank RESPECT.
Oh my
Thank you, dude. Yeah. Dude, to have like a middle-aged black lady backing up what you're trying to say, like,
Man.
I think I got through to him.
Yeah, did you look back at Jack and go, what you got to say?
Yes, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, that was very cool.
That's a touch above like a old black woman calling you sweetie. Like that's or
right.
like baby or something like that. That's
Right, 'cause
unreal.
this was me speaking from
Are
the
you
heart.
listening to him? Damn, if he had said no, she would have slapped him.
Yeah,
She would have walked up and slapped him upside his head.
Yeah, exactly. And so then we go to the jazz club, and these guys were fucking just ripping, dude. They started a little bit after 1:30, but they were just like, one player would call a song and they would just play, and they were fucking fun. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then like Jack was ready to go.
Sure.
Because they took like a set break, and it was almost 3:00. They took a set break, and he was like ready to go. And I wanted to stay till 5 a.m. I wanted to stay because they play until 5 a.m. I wanted to stay until the sun came up, but like he was ready to go, dude. There were
I need to come back at comedy just so I can be a hang. So all these pussies don't fucking leave early.
There were guys that were showing up in like a full 3-piece suit. They were musicians. Like they were guys that clearly had like a professional concert earlier that night, and then they were coming in to like sit in on the show. So like I saw like 2 guys in all like men in black suits with like one dude had a trumpet, one dude had a trombone, and they were gonna sit in on the second set, and Jack was like ready to go. So we left.
Damn.
You'll love this, dude. One of the piano player is a black guy, and they're playing the song. He doesn't really know it that well, and he's like soloing on it, and he's doing fine. He's killing, but he's like he keeps losing it. Like he's got it, but then he keeps losing it, and then he finally just says, "Fuck it, can you play?" And then he asks this fucking nerdy white guy. He's like, "Here, you do it," because I think he knew that he was a musician.
Yeah,
and he goes, "Here, you come in." And so this fucking nerdy white guy sits down and starts soloing. Crushes, dude.
Yeah.
He was so fucking good. And it's me, Jack, and like 4 other just normal people that are just watching jazz at fucking 2 a.m. or whatever. It was so sick.
That's fucking tight.
That was like major highlight of like the whole festival for sure.
That's fucking awesome. But yeah, we don't have anything like that.
No. Nothing's open that late.
No.
I
feel like me at 2 a.m. is more likely to enjoy jazz than me at any other time of the day. Because I've been to like Evangeline's where I'm like eating food and I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Is that a jazz bar?
I don't know what the fuck type of music. It's on Euclid in the Central West End.
Do they just have bands that come in?
Yeah. I think it's jazz. I don't know.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah,
is this jazz? And even people
and you can't ask them because they're like, it's kind of expression. And I'm like, all right, you fucking losers. Oh, you should have all died of heroin already. This is fucking obnoxious.
Dude, this was also so great about when we showed up, came in, paid for our tickets, and then we kind of like went to the bar area. And it's like a black run business. Me and Jack, you could clearly tell we had never been there.
Sure.
And we didn't really belong. And so they were like, who are you guys? Like, you know what I mean? Like, literally the bartender was like, what are you guys doing here?
Are you guys with the health code checks? You guys with the health department?
So we had like our performer badges on us. And we were like, oh yeah, we're here for the comedy festival. Like we're on the festival. We're comedians. And immediately they were like, oh, y'all comedians.
Oh.
Make me laugh. I swear to God.
No.
They're like, tell us jokes. And we're like, dude, we're off the clock. We're done. The festival's over. We just want to come hang out. And he goes, nah. He goes, if you're a musician, you got to always be on the clock. If you're a comedian, you got to always be funny. You got to have something. And then they just go into telling like the most hack street jokes ever.
Yeah.
Making each other laugh. Like, 'cause it's two of them. And one does a street joke. They both fucking cackle. The next guy tells a street joke. And it's like, you can't win.
No.
Like, you can't win with these guys going like, this is what's funny. How come you guys aren't funny? And we're like, dude, we don't want to be hacks, and we don't want to do our act for you. Like, it's not going to make sense.
Yeah, I mean, it would be like a musician being like, oh, I don't feel like performing, and then somebody playing like Sweet Child of Mine. And they're like, yeah! Like, well, that sucks, though. You can't. That's actually not all that it is.
Exactly. So, like, and props to Jack. Jack wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
like,
he refused?
I fucking caved. I'm such a pussy.
Gotta hear it.
I'm such a pussy. I just did my opener. That's it.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah. That's it. That was, and I was just like, can we please just get a drink? Mm-hmm. And then the guy goes, I'm waiting on you. I'm like, no, you're fucking roasting me right now. Like, what are you talking about?
You're not getting a tip.
Oh, dude, trust me. They hike the price up because they're not expecting a tip.
So you didn't tip those black gentlemen? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're telling all these people?
I wanted to feel like I was part of the culture.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to treat you like your cousin. I thought we were family.
Well, I mean, that's 45.
Yeah,
we're going to keep going, or I think that's good.
Yeah, we're all right.
Is that enough for you guys?
Yeah. Are you fucking done yet, or what?
Are you not satisfied?
Are you... So close. Are you not entertained?
That's what I said. Dude, the older that I get and the more that I look at like who I am, I know the reference I want to make, but I'm not going to make it correctly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to make it, but a few words are going to be off.
Gladiator. Just say the movie. It's fine.
We're doing Wild Card at Funny Bone, and Max was on stage, and Max had to do like Southern accent, and he was doing this thing, and it was working. I was like, I got this perfect riff for afterwards. I got it. I'm gonna wait. It's time for me to pull the trigger. He was kind of doing like a Jeff Foxworthy voice, and so I go, if you are a single father, then maybe there's a good chance you're a redneck. Like, I was, you know what I mean? Like, I was that fucking close. Like, I had it. The audience laughed at it, but it wasn't right.
You may or may not be a gentleman of a Southern persuasion.
Yeah. Oh, shit. All right. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm
Is
good.
that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make some more drinks.
Yes. Thanks for tuning in to the podcast, everybody. We love you. Make sure you leave a comment, rate, subscribe, review, all that stuff. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, rate this Will versus actual Will. Go ahead and compare them.
Yeah. Oh, we're also changing the upload schedule. We're uploading every Sunday now instead of Thursdays. Suck my dick. We're probably going to be late on Sunday, too. But Sunday's when you need to look for it. All right?
Cool. You can't be trusted. It doesn't matter.
See you next week. Bye. Bye-bye.